Welcome back to the stream, guys. It is currently 1:20 p.m. Pacific West time. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. We have multiple unexpected tornado warnings. We currently have three right now. Um, we have three different couplets of rotation that we are looking at that these were warned from. This is just a very unexpected situation because we were not expecting any sort of severe weather in this area. Let's check if they changed that. Yeah, they did not. We weren't expecting anything. No thunderstorm areas forecasted. But we do currently have three tornado warnings. Right now at least, the most concerning looking is right here as a pretty nice and strong velocity couplet. This is going to be heading northeast, probably just to the west of Daisy Payne Lane, heading up to Franklin Turnpike. Swansonville, make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately. Don't walk, run to your safe spots. There could be a possible large tornado on the ground with this. Take a look at correlation coefficient. We don't have any CC drops right now, so there is a good chance that we don't have a tornado on the ground right now, but there is that possibility that we could see a tornado touchdown at any moment with any of these storms. Oh, let me pull that over here. Oh, let me pull this over here too. Yeah, this is just a plain out scary and unexpected situation, so I hope everybody's taking this seriously. My bad, chat. My mic thing is probably going to be overlaid, and I just slapped my mic. Anyways, coming over to this northern cell, this is right over Henry Fork, Hopkins Mill. You guys are all in the possible area of danger from this possible tornado, so make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately. Bring any essential like shoes, put blankets or pillows over your head to protect yourself from any sort of debris. We are getting more of a direct area of circulation. We have our velocity couplet right here. We have the red and the green coming together in meeting, creating this sort of circulation, which prompted the National Weather Service to issue a tornado warning. We still don't have a confirmed tornado on the ground yet, so that is a good thing. Let's hope it continues to stay that way, and that these are just trying to look mean and scary. This eastern storm near Swansonville is continuing to impress me. Each scan, the velocity couplet gets a lot stronger. So I hope Swansonville, if you are in Swansonville, it looks like the area of circulation is just over Daisy Payne Lane and Flamingo Road. If you know where that is, then you know roughly where this tornado could be, so make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately. Swansonville, this is heading over honestly a really populated area. In just the next couple of minutes or seconds, this will be heading right towards White Smell Church, into the Franklin Turnpike Road, as we talked about. So sure you guys are getting prepared for this. Luckily, this southernmost cell is looking pretty disorganized. It's more of a broad area of circulation. There's nothing really too concerning about this. We still have the circulation. We're going to continue to monitor this, but as of right now, we do not have a tornado. But if you are under this area, if you are in like Martinsville, Old Liberty, Chatmoss, Fontaine, make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots and taking shelter. This one's honestly over a very populated area, so let's hope that this continues to disorganize and we do not see a tornado come out of this, because this could be a very bad situation. Yeah, it does look like it's becoming more broad and unorganized, but this couplet right here is a really bad circle. This couplet right here is getting a lot stronger than a lot of the other storms, and it is rapidly intensifying. So, Swansonville, make sure you guys are still in your shelters. It looks like this most likely is going to miss you, but it could turn and produce a tornado and head into your area. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient. We are seeing a little bit of a hook echo kind of forming with this storm. Let's hope that's not the case. And the velocity is actually getting tighter and stronger. It looked a lot more broad just a second ago. It is a lot stronger and a lot tighter. So is this one. We do have two main areas that look very concerning to me. This northeastern one is probably, if there is a tornado, it is over Little Doe Run, heading up towards Edgewood Road and Patey and Tavern Road. If you know roughly where that is, you know about where this tornado is. It looks like this is a pretty populated area. Looks like it is just a little bit north of the Wade Hodges Cemetery, and it is heading northeastern, in the general direction of northeast. So make sure you guys are taking your safe spots. They did go ahead and extend this tornado warning here, as they do feel necessary to extend this tornado warning. So Bannister, Flint Hill, Hollywood, Rondo, Jones Mill, Hopewell, Caledons, you got Calons, I don't know how to say that. You guys are all under this new tornado warning. Make sure you guys are taking shelter. Bannister, you guys are in the direct path of this possible tornado. And wow. This circulation is, honestly, it looks extremely concerning. It is really wrapping up right now. We have a pretty concerning velocity couplet. Take a look at correlation coefficient. We aren't seeing a CC drop, so most likely there is not a tornado on the ground at the moment. But if there is a tornado, it might just not be picking up any debris. They did go ahead and extend this tornado warning. Laurel Park, Stockton, Davis Store. Yeah, that's about all the new towns. Caristol, Axton. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. Make sure you guys are hurrying up with that process. Luckily, this circulation does look pretty broad. It doesn't look like an imminent tornado is on its way, but we could see this wrap up very fastly into a possible tornado. So make sure you guys are taking your taking the necessary precautions in getting into your safe spots. Yeah, this right there looks the most concerning thing I've seen. And just the fact that we weren't supposed to have any severe thunderstorms, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 tornado warnings right now. That is just absolutely insane. We will be monitoring this storm over here to the east. We will be watching it. Nathalia, this storm is heading over to you. It's over Henry's Mill and Vernon Hill right now. Vernon Mill. Yo, what's up, Davis? How are you doing? Welcome. Dude, I was so surprised when I looked at my phone and I saw like 5 tornado warnings. I was like, I gotta start streaming. I had to go to church though. It's okay. Yeah, both of these tornado warnings here look very tight and pretty strong. So make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. Boop, and boop, boop, boom, boom. Dude, Davis, you should get Outbreak. And then, because Mr. Storm was saying he might get it, and we could all play together, that'd be sick. Anyways, back to these storms. So we do have 2 pretty concerning velocity couplets considering on our circumstances. Dang, you're sick, dude. I hope you get feeling better. I hate being sick. That is the worst. I do hope you get feeling better. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any CC drops right now, so we most likely do not have a current tornado, but we could see a tornado coming out of these storms at any moment. As we have 2 pretty concerning looking velocity couplets. take a look at reflectivity. Yeah, and maybe a little bit of a hook echo trying to form with this northwestern storm. This tornado warning is over Hopkins Mill. You guys are probably in the path of this, the Abbott Airport. If there is a tornado, it is probably over the Stone Cemetery, Beluha. Yo, what's up, Jay? Welcome to the stream, dude. Beluha Road. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately. This is an extremely life-threatening and dangerous situation, so make sure you guys are taking the necessary precautions. This tornado warning, its circulation is continuing to look more broad to me. It does not look like, I would not be surprised if they went ahead and canceled or just went ahead and let this tornado warning expire. Unless we see some serious intensification with this velocity, I do not believe there is a tornado imminent. I'm trying to see if I can find any pictures to this storm. Wow, yeah. This is very surprising. Luckily, we don't have a concurrent tornado, so. If you, wow, this is over an extremely populated area, this one is. Let's take a look at velocity. Bannister, I hope you guys are in your safe spots right now. This seems like a pretty populated town. There is a very concerning looking velocity couplet here heading up towards your guys' direction. If there is a tornado, it is probably over Strawberry Road and Holly's Road right now, on that little turn right there. If you know where that is, you know roughly where this possible tornado is. Do recommend getting to your safe spots. Okay, bet. Just looking at all these storms, they look pretty strong and pretty dangerous. I would not be surprised if we saw any of these supercells head towards the Lynchburg area. So make sure you guys are thinking about that as these supercells track to your area. If anybody is watching from Lynchburg, I would just start to take any sort of precaution, like get some shoes, some blankets, some pillows into your safe spot. Even if you don't end up seeing any storms, it is rather better to be safe than sorry. It does look like we are seeing a little bit of a hook echo forming with this storm. We are seeing some rotating characteristics here on reflectivity, and both of these storms right now look very strong on velocity. Just very surprising considering that we were not supposed to see any storms in this area. So right now, taking a look at this northwestern storm that is just southeast of Rocky Mount. It is heading in a northeastern direction, Glade Hill, Redwood. You guys are probably about to be under a tornado warning here in the next couple of minutes, as they will most likely extend this tornado warning, because this is still looking like it could produce a tornado at any minute. Make sure you guys are getting ready for this. The possible tornado is just to the west of the Abbott Airport and right over Beloha. I don't even know how to say that. And Parcel Cemetery. There are a lot of houses under where this tornado could be. So hopefully, yeah, it doesn't look like there is any sort of tornado right now. But this storm is rotating a ton. We have a bunch more cells coming up to the south of here. What's up, Aiden Larkin? How are you, dude? How's the day going? on chat. Alright, chat. Sorry, I was just checking something out. I'm back. I'm Aiden Parkins. I changed the name. Oh, lit, dude. So, Aiden Parkins. So currently we are here watching multiple tornado warnings as they track through Southern Virginia. Moving up Chatham. Make sure you guys are getting ready because there's a possible tornado that could be on the ground right now heading up towards your direction. There is rotation strong enough that there was a tornado warning prompted. Or a tornado warning. Wait, the National Weather Service was prompted to put out a tornado warning. We have some pretty tight rotation. It's not looking very strong right now, but it is a tight little couplet, and a weaker tornado could produce from this. We still currently don't have any tornadoes right now. Actually, that might be a little something there, but we really can't tell right now. I hope that's not, and that's just some contamination, but we could have a little bit of a correlation coefficient drop. Yeah, that looks honestly really scary. That doesn't look good at all. If you're in Bannister, Jones Mill, Flint Hill, make sure you guys are Hollywood. Make sure you guys are all getting to your safe spots right now. Take as much precautions as you can. Get some shoes on. Get anything to go ahead and get anything to protect your head from any sort of flying debris, because it looks like there could be a little bit of something here on correlation coefficient. Hopefully that is just contamination though. This is moving more. This is pretty much moving north, but it is moving a little bit to the northeast. If there is a tornado on the ground right now, it is probably over Mockeris Road, heading up towards Strawberry Creek, Morris Ranch. If you guys know where this is, you roughly make a rough estimation on how long. What the heck is that right now? Alright, coming back over here, it looks like we did just get an update. That does seem just to have been contamination. Does not look like there is any sort of tornado right now. It definitely was not definitive enough, but we may have had a brief tornado on the ground. I don't believe we did, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at velocity. Actually... Okay, taking a look at velocity, this honestly looks very tight and strong. I don't think we're going to see a tornado imminent at the second, but we could see this tighten up and become stronger and see a tornado here on the ground at any moment. Union Hall, Smith's Paradise, Glade Hill, Redwood, you guys are all in the path of this possible tornado. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots right now. It does look like the southern storm's rotation is picking up a little bit, getting tighter and stronger. It looks a lot more impressive than we were just seeing. It is really tightening up right now. So, I do think Laurel Park. The main circulation of this is over the AL Pilot Philippot. I don't even know highway. You guys know what I'm talking about. Heading over towards Laurel Drive, over to that Dollar General near 58 Market, and up towards the Laurel Park High School. This looks like it is heading over a very, very populated area right now. There's a lot of homes in this area, so make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately if you are in the Laurel Park area. This rotation is continuing to tighten and become stronger, and we could see a tornado drop from this. There's a reason we have a tornado warning on the storm, so you guys need to take this very seriously. And it looks like we have a very defined hook here on this northernmost storm. That is honestly a pretty scary sight, and we have a pretty strong looking velocity couplet. I don't believe we're going to see a tornado at the very second, but this is this is not a good situation. Glade Hill, this is most likely over the Pig River and Ty Valley Lane. It will be into over the Bridge Cemetery in the next little bit. So if you guys are over there, you guys have a few minutes to get to your shelter. So don't walk, sprint to your shelter. Get safe. Take all the necessary precautions. You do not want to lose your life from this storm. We currently have 4 tornado warnings on the storm. We do not have any tornadoes on the ground right now, but we do have some pretty strong looking velocity couplets and a scary looking hook echo here. That is a pretty strong hook echo. You can see the rotating characteristics here on reflectivity now. Lynchburg, get ready. You're going to have multiple supercells entering your area in the next hour or two. I hope you guys don't see any tornado warnings, but that is a possibility. So if you are over in Lynchburg or Timberlake or Rustburg, just start thinking about taking some precautions before the storms get to your area. Rather be safe than sorry. The Smith's Paradise, Franklin Shores, Foxport, Price and Dean. Make sure you guys are all getting to your safe spots. This seems to be a very populated area, so let's just hope that a tornado does not touch down. But if worse comes to worse and we see a tornado on the ground, you guys are most likely to be impacted by this. This tornado is probably over Bride Cemetery and Bride's Mill Road right now, so make sure you guys are in your safe spots. Again, these are our most concerning storms right now. This is honestly on a downward trend. It is quickly dying right now. Let's hope it continues on that trend and we see all of these storms die out. We do not want to see a tornado today. Chatham, you guys need to start thinking about taking the precautions. You guys could have a possible tornado come through your area, or at least just a tornado warning. So if you're in Chatham, or Wheel area, make sure you guys are thinking about taking some precautions, because you guys will most likely be under a tornado warning. Flint Hill, if there is a tornado, it is probably entering your area right now. The possible tornado is over Bannister Road, heading up towards Bearskin Road. If you know where that is, you roughly know where this tornado is. So you guys need to immediately get to shelter as the storm comes towards your guys' area. It's heading up towards the Wheel area. Chatham, make sure you guys are starting to take precautions, because you guys will most likely enter a tornado warning here in the next little bit. We have a ton of cells here looking behind here that are forming up behind our main tornadic cells swarms right now. So you guys will most likely be receiving multiple rounds of severe weather. We'll wait to see till next scan, but yeah, this is a very dangerous situation for you guys here in Union Hall, Glade Hill. There is a possible tornado on the ground. Here, heading in your guys' direction over Old Franklin Turnpike in the Glade Hill Elementary School. Smith's Paradise. You guys are also in the future path of this storm. Looks like some of our storms down here to our south of Virginia, southern Virginia, are starting to rotate too. You can see a little bit of a hook maybe trying to form, I don't know, and a little very, very weak velocity couplet. I don't really think that's anything what about up there. And honestly, a much stronger velocity couplet here to this northern storm near Haycock. Some of these thunder showers are starting to rotate as they move up to the northeast here in southern Virginia. No, not mean to click on that. This is looking a lot less impressive, a lot more disorganized, so let's hope it continues on this disorganization trend, and we do not see another tornado warning coming out of this. Let's just hope this storm ends up dying out. There is a very real possibility that this does die out, so let's just hope it continues on this disorganizing and dying trend. We have two pretty strong velocity couplets here. Coming over to our northern one, this is almost over the Old Franklin Turnpike, heading over towards Glade Hill. Glade Hill, make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots right now. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient. Yeah, we do not have a CC drop right now, so we do not have a current tornado, but there is a possibility that we could have a tornado at any moment. But the area of concern, our main rotation, is probably over the Glade Hill Fire Department area and heading over to the Board Cemetery, over to Ailes Road. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots immediately. This is a life-threatening and dangerous situation. Union Hall, Smith's Mountain Lake. Take cover now, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a story building. When it is safe, make sure you guys are reporting any sort of hail or damage to the National Weather Service. That will help them forecast like how strong these storms were, and it'll just help the National Weather Service for their everyday needs. Yeah, this is continuing to disorganize and going on a downward trend. I do think our tornado warning is going to go ahead and get canceled or just expire, because this does not look as concerning to me anymore. A lot of these smaller cells here behind these main supercells that we're watching are showing some small characteristics of rotating, so we just have to be careful of that. Our southernmost storm is looking more and more impressive. It is tightening up and its rotation is getting stronger. And we have a what looks to be a little bit of a hook echo here on this. Nothing too crazy. But yes, we still do have a tornado warning, and it is looking pretty scary. So currently our area of rotation is over the Morningstar Memorial Gardens, Stony Mountain Road, and is heading northeast towards Leatherwood Creek. Sorry, chat, I cannot read today. This tornado warning is heading over towards Leatherwood Creek in the Leatherwood area. So if you are in Leatherwood, make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. There is a concerning area of rotation that could produce a tornado heading in your guys' direction. So do make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. We still have a little bit of a velocity couplet here. It is still showing signs of rotation, but it is very, very, very weak. And our velocity couplet over here is looking very broad right now, and all of these storms are starting to look a bit disorganized and a bit weak. And let's hope they continue on these trends, because I do not want to see any more tornado warnings today. Alright, chat, I'm sorry, I had to check something. So they went ahead and extended this tornado warning here over Leatherwood. Leatherwood, you guys are now under a tornado warning. This area of rotation is currently, it is looking very weak right now. But it is most likely over Stony Mountain Road, and that is a very populated area. There are a lot of houses over there. Make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. Leatherwood, you guys are probably receiving 75.75 of an inch of hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds in your area, maybe less. And there is a rotation, an area of rotation heading towards you guys. So make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots. Coming over to the storm, Glade Hill, you guys are almost out of the storm. This is a very broad area of circulation. It does not look like we could see a tornado here anytime soon. But if this gets stronger or tightens up, we could see a tornado touchdown. So make sure if you guys are under any of these tornado warnings, you guys are getting to your safe spots. They did go ahead and put an extension for this southernmost storm over in here in Virginia, it does not look impressive at all. None of these storms are looking very impressive. I do hope they continue on this downward and weakening trend. I do not see a tornado imminent as of right now with any of these storms. This one looks the most concerning to me, but is very broad and weak. But the area of rotation is over Avery's Road, heading up towards Webster's Road. If you know roughly where that is, get into your safe spots right now. There's pretty much nothing going on right now. All these circulations, yeah, they went ahead and canceled the circulation. Catherine, you guys are now out of this tornado warning, so feel free to exit you guys' safe spots. Still stay inside your house because there is a pretty strong storm outside. Flint Hill, this tornado warning has ended for you guys, so feel free to exit you guys' safe spots. We still have 2 tornado warnings. They both look very broad and unimpressive. They did recently extend this one. So they do believe that there is this possibility that this either re-strengthens or they are most likely going to end up letting this expire or cancel it. Boop. Yeah, so it looks like these tornado warnings were possible because there was a low-level jet funneling east of the Appalachian Mountains. We did not think this would happen, but it obviously did. So we do have multiple tornado warnings right now. I think this one is going to go ahead and expire, and I do think they're going to go ahead and cancel this extension soon. But we do have a little bit of circulation here in this newer storm here on the Virginia and North Carolina border. I think the storm encompasses that. No, it does not, but it is over the West Fork area. If you are in West Fork watching this stream, I do recommend starting to take some precautionary actions. Get inside, get some shoes on, and get to your guys' safe spots. Don't get to your safe spots, but just get some shoes and food and water into your safe spots, just in case you guys do end up getting a tornado warning. This is a very, very weak coupled of rotation, but it still has that possibility to form. So the velocity is still kind of strong, but I don't see that possibility of a tornado from this because it is very weak circulation. So taking a look over at our storms here, yeah, just a tropical storm right now. Whoa, look. We do have a tropical storm over the North Atlantic Ocean. We got Tropical Storm Isaac. This is just gonna go ahead and stay a fish cano, a fish storm. So luckily, nobody will be impacted by this. We do have a major hurricane expected here in the Sargasso Sea, so that could head up in this general direction. I do think that is a possibility. I doubt it'll hit the Americas, or the United States, but that is a possibility. It is supposed to be a major hurricane, and if for some reason there's some sort of driving factor, and this gets sent into Florida, we would most likely see a very strong major hurricane on our hands, because pretty much all of this water here is untapped right now. It is pretty much all untapped. No really tropical storm has come through there, so we do have a chance of a little bit of a hurricane forming here in this area. If this does end up moving in the same path that our last hurricane did, the energy of that area had been used, so I do not believe we will see a very strong hurricane and just a weak tropical storm or a weak hurricane come through there. But if this for some reason goes to the west up towards Mexico or like the New Orleans area, we could see a stronger like Category 2 hurricane. But Tropical Depression 12 has formed. We are going to most likely continue to monitor its development, but it is already expected to become a major hurricane. But hopefully this just stays in the ocean and just stays a fish hurricane, a little bit of a fish storm. I do not expect this to hit on the land unless, again, we have some sort of driving factor that blocks it and sends it straight towards Florida or like North and South Carolina. Currently coming back over to our tornado warnings, we still have two tornado warnings, two same tornado warnings. Let's take a look at velocity here. Honestly, this one has a pretty tight velocity couplet, but it is just so weak. All of these velocity couplets are extremely weak right now. I don't think that we're going to see a tornado out of these, but they are strong enough that we have to keep the tornado warnings, because there is that possibility that these put down a tornado. So if you are in Leatherwood or just like on Chatham Road, if you just live in that general area, make sure you guys, or just under this tornado warning, make sure you guys are getting to your safe spots, as you want to be safe. Rather not be sorry. It's about drive. Chat, should I do like a Outbreak stream? Somebody? I think I might. I haven't played that game in forever, so I think I might. That might be fun. I think I might. That'd be super fun. Yeah, I don't really see anything happening right now. All these tornado warnings just look so weak. I don't feel very good. So I'm just probably going to go ahead and end this stream. But possibility that I do an Outbreak stream later. I think I will. I haven't played the game in forever. It sounds like something fun, so